The Hebrew word Midbar, often translated as wilderness or desert, carries a weight that goes far beyond simple geography. It describes a land of scarcity, desolation, and frequent danger, the direct opposite of a garden overflowing with life and resources. To enter the Midbar is to step outside the boundaries of civilization and sustenance, into a space where survival is never guaranteed. The vulnerability that defines the Midbar gives it a dual spiritual identity in the Hebrew Scriptures. On one hand, it is a place of testing. When people find themselves stripped of comfort and certainty, God uses that exposed condition to invite a deeper trust in His provision and in His protection. The 40 years the Israelites spent wandering through the Midbar stands as the defining example of this dynamic. Throughout that generation-long journey, the people of Israel struggled to place their confidence in God, wrestling with fear, doubt, and a persistent longing for the security they had known, even in slavery. Yet the Midbar is not only a place of trial. It also functions as a refuge. When King Saul sought to take David's life, David fled into the wilderness, the Midbar, and found there the distance and hiddenness he needed to survive. The same desolate terrain that makes a person vulnerable can also become a place of shelter when the dangers of civilization grow more threatening than the dangers of the wild. The prophets of Israel drew on both of these dimensions when they spoke of God's future purposes. They envisioned God causing a garden to burst forth from within the Midbar, a reversal of every form of danger, scarcity, and death. This image, captured in passages such as Isaiah 35, declared that the desert and dry land would rejoice, and that the wilderness would bloom like a flower. The Midbar, in prophetic imagination, was not a permanent condition but a threshold, a space that God Himself would one day transform into abundance.